So after watching Tower of God episode 1, I gotta say I am legitimately confused. I have no idea what's happening, and I love it. I don't know anything about Tower of God. I know it's based on a webtoon, and that it has a multitude of fans, many of who didn't even think that an anime adaptation was even on the table, and somehow here we are, April 2020, we have a Tower of God anime. So yesterday I saw that this anime was trending on Twitter, which doesn't happen too often, especially with things that, I don't know, really aren't like super popular. So I was interested, and I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and check this out. I don't get a lot of opportunities to watch a lot of anime because they're, with all the movies that come out and all of the TV that's shoveled onto Netflix and Hulu and whatever. Anime somehow seems to just get further and further back as far as like priorities go, which I really hate because I really love anime. I've been watching it for years. So I was like, well, I'm home. Why not go ahead and check out this anime? And I'm really glad I did, because this is something else. We start off where we meet this guy named Bam. He's chasing down a girl named Rachel. She's saying, hey, I'm going to go to the Tower of God. We don't know why. We don't know why he's trying to stop her. All we know is that he doesn't want to leave her side. She disappears, and then he is thrown onto the supposed first level, where he apparently meets a gatekeeper of some kind who tells him, hey, you need to pass this test to ascend. And, no one knows why or how. He's saying, hey, there's this beast. You need to go and destroy this orb that's behind it. And that's how you're going to get to the next level. Before he can do that, he runs into some pretty cool characters, Yuri and Evan, who basically tell him, hey, you're not going to be able to do this. You need some help, and they help him out. And the show just kind of goes on from there. I'm pretty sure that little bit of information didn't really tell you too much, and that's pretty much where the show leaves you. I gotta say, one of the things I really like about this show, hands down, is the animation. I haven't seen such fluid animation in some time. You do have some shows that have amazing animation, but this one, it's just great. The fight scenes and everything that happens in this first episode, it looks so good. It's basically an orgasm for the eyes, and I was just I kept looking at it and wondering to myself, how is this so goddamn beautiful? Another thing that really stands out to me is the characters. So the main character, Bam, he's not so much interesting right now. Because we don't really know what his story is. All we know is that he's trying to get back to this girl, Rachel. And while the show does kind of give us a little bit of backstory there, we still don't know what their relationship is, why he's so determined to get back to her, and why she wants to go to this tower in the first place. We don't know any of that yet. So I can't really say that I'm feeling Rachel or Bam yet, because, I'm pretty sure we just don't know what's happening with them as of now. That could change in the weeks to come, but right now they're not very interesting. But Yuri is hands down already my favorite character, and I'm sure she's going to continue to be my favorite character. She was just so funny, and I really hope that the show tells us more about her. I mean, she's obviously going to be one of the main characters here, but I really hope that the show kind of gives us more of her. Maybe she'll get her own episode. I don't know. Because she was just instantly likable. I thoroughly loved her. And she seems like she's quite powerful too. And apparently she's one of the people who has been at this Tower of God before. I'm not sure if this is an annual thing, or people who try to get to a certain level, they fail and they can retry again. I don't really know how that works yet. I'm sure that we'll find out soon. But she's one of what you would call the regulars, I guess, her and her servant Evan. I'm not sure, but she's by far the most interesting character and I really hope that we get a lot more of her. Another thing that I really liked is that the show really doesn't hold your hand at all, narratively speaking. I mean, it just kind of throws you into this thing, and you don't know what is happening. There's not too much buildup. I mean, you get some of that. You find out where they are, who the characters are, why he's there, what he's going there for. But that's pretty much it. And it doesn't seem like the show really cares whether or not you're confused or whatever. Either you're going to be interested or you're not. And I really, really enjoyed that. I'm definitely interested, and I can't wait for the next entry in this new anime. Now, I gotta say, one of the things that definitely kept me hooked was the way that this episode ends. Because, even though the characters were interesting and the overall mystery of this whole thing was, pretty cool, the ending kind of reminds me like a little bit of a Hunger Games or something. I mean, the violence, it felt like it came out of nowhere. It was so random, and I was like, what is happening here? And just the way that it ends reminds me a lot of The Promised Neverland. That anime, I think that came out a year or two ago, and I mean, the whole episode was pretty much set up, but by the end there was like this massive twist. I was like, what in the world is happening? For those of us who didn't read the manga, it was super shocking, and that turned out to be one of the better animes of that year. Now, while this is not twisty like that, just the pure entertainment factor and the pure shock of some of the stuff that's happening, it's like, wow, it basically lets you know what kind of anime this is going to be, and I'm all for it. Tower of God, I believe it's going to be coming back next Wednesday, so I can't wait for that. I thought that it was amazing. I'm a little tempted to go back and read the webtoon, but I feel like I should just enjoy the anime at this point. So that's what I'm going to do. If you guys know anything about this, did it change anything from the original source material? I mean, is there something that I'm missing here? Did they kind of give you more information before? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to see me review more of these episodes, I can do that as well. I will be here. And I'm definitely interested. So let me know what you guys want. And if you have not done so already, go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you can get more content like this, which contains movie news, reviews, and reactions from your boy Derek right here at Anamanji. Don't forget to click that like button, and don't forget to click that bell notification so that you will know when I post again. That's all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, stay dope.